Whoops. Alrighty. There we go. Okay. So, come on, I'm about to go to bed, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do some praying. And I was like, you know what? For some reason, I feel like turning on the Who's You Wants Us thing that I'm doing, which is this right here. So you out there are the Who's You Wants Us thing that I'm doing. Anyway, I have to put lotion on me. Put the lotion in the basket. So what I came on to say is a lot of stuff is going on right now, and it's a lot of stuff that could be causing a lot of stress, and I think I'm dealing with it pretty well. I have to leave the house that I'm living in right now on the 31st, and I've started packing. There are things like there are a couple of things I need to do to get some fun stuff squared away. I have to get in touch with a couple of governmental agencies about a couple of different things, and that is somewhat dependent on another person. I don't like this. One thing I've learned from this is don't be dependent. Don't depend on another person to take care of the things that, even if they say they're going to take care of them, because it's my fault. I didn't make sure I was covered, and I should have. But that is neither here nor there anymore. So I just gotta do that. Get that taken care of, and so there's a whole bunch of stuff that will flood my mind about a particular person, and no matter how much I love them, there's some serious frustrations I've had, and when that happens, it's like a heated feeling over here, and in the pit of my stomach, and kind of the back of my throat, and the blood kind of rushes a little bit more. So I've got that whole adrenaline kind of thing, right? It's unpleasant, and I'm looking right now. I'm really looking to get some of the unpleasant feelings out of my life. There's no going through life without unpleasant feelings. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it shouldn't be the majority of what I'm feeling all the time. And I wouldn't say I'm feeling bad all the time, but I'm not feeling great all the time, and I should. You know what I mean? That's what life is. Life is supposed to be enjoyed. It's supposed, but life is here to be enjoyed, right? We're here to explore and understand ourselves, aka the universe. And instead of doing that, I get hung up on little things, and we all do. Michelle Ward, hey boo, what's up? I'm gonna bring you on, if you will come upon. I'm gonna send the invite. So I'm asking my friend Michelle to come on board here, because I don't do that often with other people because I don't know them, but Michelle is a good friend of mine, so we'll see if she comes. It's up to her. Decline. Okay, Michelle, I understand. Anyway, so I have been working on releasing a lot of the lower vibration feelings, and encouraging the higher ones, and that can be a bit tough. I know you did, girl. I put a lot of I've got this hair oil that I have that I put in my hair. Oh no, you're sick. I'm sorry that you're sick. I hope you feel better soon. I hope it's not COVID. I hope it's bad that it's whatever it is. I'm sorry that you're feeling sick. That sucks. Anyway, we should talk soon. And I one of the things that I am doing to raise my vibrations, I did marry myself not this past weekend, but the weekend before. I've got my ring. We all know this, right? My fingernails. Yeah, I gotta get. Anyway, so this is my ring. I don't really want to show you my nasty fingernails. Not nasty. They're not nasty. They just have nail polish on it that is chipping off, but whatever. So Yeah, so I'm working on this is it's good because it reminds me a lot of the time to be more loving to myself. Um, there's still that I didn't sign the contract at the day of I meant to. It just kind of got set aside. Um, but I will, and but I do have the contract, and I have got you know different things to remind me that. See, here's what's going on in my head. um, like it was lovely. It was lovely, and I had some really good friends there. It was wonderful. But there were a lot of things that I wish that I could have done with it. Um, just because of the virtue of my situation in life right now and what's going on in my life right now. There's like a million things that I wanted to do with it that I couldn't. Um, I just I wanted like so. There's this satisfaction I have, but that's another thing that I like. It's a judgment, right? I'm judging myself. I'm judging. I'm judging myself. I do a lot. I do that a lot. We all do that. We all do that, right? But I'm becoming more aware of it and working on relaxing when I feel that. So, like, I have this judgment, let's say, about the day, the other day. Um, I have a lot of thoughts about it, stuff like, I wish I had had more time so I could, I wish I'd had more money so I, and maybe if it had been, if I had lost more weight or if I had lost any weight, um, like a billion different, like if I had more money, I would have made it a reception, like all these, I have all these thoughts in my head about the stuff that I wish that I could have done or I wish I had done with the day, with the wedding. And that is taking away from my appreciation of the day and the event. And I'm getting very angry. There's a lot of anger that's coming up for me right now. Not quite sure why that is. Um, I'm feeling angry at myself about not doing it the way I want to do it. I wanted to do it, but also anger at myself for judging myself. So it's like anger from both directions. Um, and as I remind myself to be loving and kind to myself and not to judge myself, there's this like high, not high, not high vibration, but high pitched feeling of like pain that's kind of going from my heart up through my throat, like the side of my neck here, and kind of want to scream and cry. I'm not quite sure what that's all about, but that is it's it's good. It's really what's good about this is that I'm recognizing the things that are happening in my brain and in my feelings, and I am able to work on it. Even though, so there's this resistance that I'm having towards working on it. And I think, again, that's natural. And it's something I'm just going to have to relax and release through, right? Like, so, what would you say, Michelle? Um, I know. That's the whole point. I got to let this stuff go. I'm not, in the past, I have not been great at letting things go. Letting things go, though, let's give myself a refresher on this. This whole journey was kind of kicked off when I finally understood what letting go meant. And that was when I was first introduced to Michael Singer. And it was, I remember if it was The Untethered Soul, Living from a Place Where It Was Written. No, it was The Untethered Soul. And, or Living from a Place of Surrender. One of the first things that I listened to of Michael Singer's. And the point is that he gave me a way to actually, a concrete way to let go of things. Because people always say, like Michelle, let go of it, and I would always be like, well, how do you let go of it? Like how? And the answer was always, I don't know, just let go of it. And it was like that doesn't help me. If I could let go of it, if I knew what that meant, I would have done it by now. But this thing with Michael Singer is awesome because it really is. It's about allowing yourself to feel the feeling And take a deep breath and relax your body. Relax everything around it. Relax the tension, relax everything as you feel the feeling. And it's interesting the things that start happening. Because I've also got this thing now, right? We all know, sorry, I'm kind of watching and feeling the way the energies are going. This energy thing that I'm now able to do that's really interesting is just to recap, I can, and I know it sounds nuts, um, but I can see energy and I can feel it very physically. And it's basically around me that I see it. Like I've been focused on that, so I haven't like I can see my aura when I look at it and I focus on it, and I can see energy coming off other people when I focus and I look at it. I'm still tuning my eye, but anyway, the point is, there are these energies that are just kind of like all around, and they get stuck. Right? These are the things that some scars that we all have. We all hold on to energy. We all hold on to things that we either wish hadn't happened. We don't want to let it all the way in, or we don't want to let it go because it was wonderful, and we're upset now that it's not that way anymore. So these are the things that we focused our attention on, and that held them there. It didn't allow them to pass all the way through. And we built up tension around that. And so when I released a shit ton of them the past, since August, when I've been relaxing things, I still got some of them left, and they don't really what I really honestly, and I know it sounds a little, what I know what I need to do, and that is to exercise more and to do yoga so I can like relax some of the tension in my body and relax some of the, you know, I even just relax, but like stretch the muscles and have them be at peace and not tight all the time. Um, and that would make the energy that energy flow away. But anyway, when I say that I am feeling the feeling and relaxing and releasing, like I feel it. So there's a tension. We all have this, right? There's a tension that we feel. It's going down my back. Um, it's right in here. It's at my upper back. Um, it's the back of my neck. It's in the top of my head. And my like it's all over. It's an all over thing. It really is. It's like there are some tensions, some scars, whatever, are one area, but the ones that I have left attached, like they're attached to like my big toe, my left knee, my right wrist, my palm, my left temple, my throat. It's like they're attached everywhere. And they're the old ones, I can tell. Anyway, point being, slowing down. Yeah, and I think there's a lot of resistance. I can feel a lot of resistance and a lot of anger. Not exactly tantrumy, but kind of tantrumy right now. And I don't want to feel it. I'm resistant to allowing myself to feel it because who wants to feel that? But when you resist feeling something, when you push it away from you, it just stays there. So I'm going to not judge myself for feeling the way that I'm feeling, even though the way that I'm feeling is me judging myself. So I'm not judging myself for judging myself. That takes a little bit of pressure off, to be honest with you, right? It's the same thing as the other emotions where it's just like, okay, anything else where I stop judging myself for having whatever emotion. That takes a layer of shit off right there. That's like, okay, whatever I'm feeling is fine. And that's true. And you know what? One of these days I'm going to have to read my vows to you guys. I think up here, they were awesome. I was very good. Anyway, yeah, I'll have to bring my vows up. Yeah, I gotta find them. Anyway, the point is that I'm judging myself, but I'm not judging myself for judging myself. And I'm allowing the feelings and relaxing and releasing through them. And just paying attention to where they are in my body and releasing them as much as I can. Which is pretty much what I say to everything, but it's always good to have a reminder, right? Um, yeah. The other thing that I've been doing since like a week before the wedding, I've been eating my brains out. Like it's been, and I've actually kind of, I've stopped judging myself for it. So I'm now allowing myself to eat whatever I want whenever I want, and that lasts for a few weeks where I'm like, but like I would eat myself sick. Um, like honestly, because it's an emotional thing, right? It's not because I'm hungry. It's not even because it tastes good. I mean, it does, the stuff that I eat does taste good, but an emotional thing, right? Just trying to fill whatever void that is. And I've gotten to the point now where I don't necessarily want to eat, which is a good thing, right? Like now that I've told myself I can have whatever I want, it's like, yeah, but I don't want that. So that's a good thing, right? I'm looking forward to getting a little healthier there. Anyway, so there's all this stress that's happening right now in my life. I have to move out of the place that I'm living. My company, there's some interesting things happening there. There are a bunch of things. There's just a lot of stuff. It's just a lot of stuff I got to get done. And all I really want to do is draw pictures and make art and write the stuff that I want to write and go act. Those are the things that I want to do. But as I am a grown up, I have to go and do other things. They call it adulting these days. So that's what I'm gonna do. I gotta I gotta take care of this shit that I gotta take care of, and it's a little stressful right now. But again, relax and release, right? Like allow myself to feel it. I feel a little dizzy about it, and it's fine. Um, anyway, I had a point coming on here, but I can't really remember what it was. Regardless, I love you guys. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble on, not ramble. Let's be kind to me, right? What I'm saying is it's very scintillating conversation, and I'm sure you are hanging on the edge of your seat listening to it. And I am grateful for that. I am grateful for you. I am grateful for all the all the knowledge and the energy that has come to me, and all the knowledge and energy that will come to me, and all the good that I can do in the world with the experience that I've had and the knowledge that I have, and any help I can give anybody because of who I am. So that is what I'm grateful for. So even when things are kind of crappy, not crappy, they look crappy, but they're not really crappy because everything happens for us, right? It doesn't happen to us, it happens for us. So as things are happening for us, it can be easy to look at them and say, oh, why me, or whatever. But the truth of the matter is that everything is happening for our benefit, for as an upgrade, right? It's always a way to learn. There's always a way to grow. And I'm grateful for that. And that means that you too, I'm going to remember to remind you that you can always choose to have a grateful night.